I'm Phoenix Wright, and I'm in despair.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry that you're also going to be in despair.
What's going to happen to me?
Prison.
The death penalty.
Death. It kind of seems like everybody in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer.
Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us and be yourself. Be strong. Whack advice. You are the Steel Samurai, hero to children everywhere, after all.
Thanks.
Aw.
I love him. Bimbo. Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids.
For the kids, I'm gonna bully a kid in court.
Let's do it.
Oh no.
This one's for all the kids out there, except Cody Hackins.
God, where's Sabine when you need him?
Right. Summon Sabine by putting Cody Hackins on the witness stand.
It's been like an hour.
Maybe they'll bust in with perfect timing.
Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. I kicked ass at Foursquare during recess.
The prosecution has a concern. I was unfairly treated during Foursquare at recess.
You're sending me back to like all the whack Foursquare like drama in elementary school.
I
dude.
fought
Our
people over
elementary
Foursquare.
school was like
Yeah,
Foursquare
there was
capital.
like legitimate like division.
As our witness is a grade schooler of tender years, and this is a murder case, we worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning.
Phoenix, you're cruel now.
Nice to see Edgeworth taking the moral high ground. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand. Well,
You're
Emma, you're
Emma?
gonna have to be our substitute
Oh my
Cody.
God, he can't
Well-
over it.
Oh,
I cannot do this
baby.
voice like Sabine.
Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on?
Be too short.
Oh, right. Guard, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do.
Crates?
Donuts come in crates now?
I want a crate of donuts so bad.
Mood.
I haven't had a donut in so long.
Same.
So.
There
I'm
we
just gonna
go.
buy donuts and deliver them to
Why
y'all's
did he
houses.
bring his camera?
Thanks.
Will the witness state his name and grade in school?
This is so cute.
2 years old.
Ah,
Grade kindergarten.
witness!
Oh god. What? Just because you're all grown up doesn't mean you can push me around.
Mm.
Good.
He got worked up so
Cody?
bad.
Edgeworth gets sassed by a grade schooler once and loses his composure.
I mean, me. Answer his
Babe.
question, okay? Today a child hissed at me at Bald
Oh
Hill.
god, really?
Yeah!
What?
Scary.
It was like hissing and like growling.
Where
He had one of
were
those
you?
like helmets that was like, you know those like ones with
The mohawk ones?
the like rubbery mohawk, like
Yep.
rad schools.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, I know that like you probably don't want to encourage that in a kid, but I thought it was pretty funny.
Oh god.
Sorry.
Need to hear that whole story later. Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Hackins. I'm in 2nd grade.
Baby! I love him.
I get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day.
Almost as long as those pants. Mr. Edgeworth? Please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle.
Roasted.
Mm-mm. Witness! Cody. He's having trouble with this gentle
Is it-
thing.
Finally time for some soft Edgeworth.
You were present, you were at Global Studios on the day of the, incident?
This man doesn't know how to speak in The longest words possible.
Legalese only.
I'm sorry, but who let this child bring a sword into court? It seems
And
I mean, they're gonna
bad.
be
I'm pretty sure
plastic.
cameras
I
are
guess
not
so,
allowed.
but like,
You got a problem with that?
Please tell us what you saw that day.
What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps with the beard over there?
Pops.
Just, Mr. Edgeworth will be fine.
I prefer bearded gentlemen myself.
A very long day.
Incidentally,
I love that they wouldn't let me click for those lines, but incidentally is a whole line. And I could leave us on incidentally for as long as I'd like.
Forever.
photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom.
What
Once
did I
again, Emma
just
predicts the
say?
future.
Yep.
This is my power.
My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's possible.
And I'm gonna ask during court instead of before like I'm supposed to.
Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with a kid and you lost?
Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet.
If he doesn't have photos of the murder on there, I'm gonna kill him myself.
That's exactly what he's here for. But I bring it with me wherever I go.
Phoenix. I wonder if you had that camera on the day of the murder.
Oh?
You'd better make a note of it in the court record.
Let me take that, Cody.
Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw the day of the incident.
This child doesn't stammer enough for my taste. I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal, just once. I found a map on the internet, and I went to the studios that day. I went through the woods, off the path, so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. Kinda lost on the way though, for about 30 minutes.
It's such a long time.
That is a long time, like I would be so scared as a child. When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai! It totally rocked! Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow!
Everyone in the court is like, this kid is describing a murder.
Yeah.
If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you.
Rip.
Ooh. We could press him on that.
Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home.
Good story.
Hmm.
Very dramatic. Oh, sorry, I was like waiting for you to say more.
Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination. But be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child.
I'm not the one who was being mean.
Not a child.
This kid is tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly.
This is true.
Including yourself.
Yes. I passed out last case.
True. This child is too
Look at
strong
Flower.
for you.
Alright. What are we doing?
We should.
can
I think we
press
should definitely
the-
press the camera and maybe. So
The 30
did he
minutes in the
tell
woods.
us? Did he tell us whether or not he got into the studio?
He said he
But
didn't.
we found him inside.
Wait, so he said he went
he
through
only
the...
got into the employee area, I guess, right?
He said... Hold on. He came out by the studio, but he couldn't get in.
But we found him inside.
This was
We
a
got
different
in
day,
the
though.
employee area.
Don't you have to go through the studio to get in there the way it's set up?
No, because it's like two separate halves of the facility, and he got into the employee area using the vent or whatever.
I feel like... Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys want to do?
So he
Maybe-
said he went through the woods, right? Maybe we should press that, because,
Because no one else went through
people
the
can
woods.
go through the woods.
Here?
Yeah.
Hold it! Off the path?
So aggressive with the child. Yeah, You know how the studios are in a valley there? You go off the path a little. There's woods. That's where I was.
Off the path? Impossible! No one could ever have gotten around a monkey that way. I
Look,
see.
this is a video game.
There is no mantling
Anyhow.
in Ace Attorney. Okay.
Could we press the camera part?
No.
If I had my camera with me... Hold it! If you had your camera? You mean you weren't carrying your camera then?
No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time.
Really? I guess seeing the killing freaked him out and he went home.
Phoenix. Remember, he's a child. Use gentle words.
And I've been shouting,
but be
hold
firm.
it at him this whole time.
Yeah. Everyone in the court like, please be kind, Phoenix. Hold it! Easy for you to say.
Well, what in the court record it says he always has his camera with him, right?
Cody always carries it.
That seems like a contradiction to me.
Let's present that.
Hold on, I gotta skip through all the dialogue. If I had my camera with me. Oh? Objection! The judge keeps doing this to me. Cody, what you just said seems, well, a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that.
Huh? That expression.
Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right?
Mr. Wright, a word with you.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
you'd be so aggressive.
Was I putting the pressure on too much?
What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about?
God.
It's
God.
definitely 2016! It's, a digital camera, Your Honor.
It's my cell phone, Your Honor.
It's kind of a new sort of camera.
It's kind of out of fashion now.
How do I explain that?
I see.
Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you?
I brought it and I'm not sharing my photos with you.
He's sad. Objection! Mr. Wright, how cruel you are to terrorize a poor child so. I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court.
Burn! Edgeworth, this is a personal attack.
What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney?
Ad hominem.
Well, Cody?
My Edgeworth. What? Yeah, so I had my camera. So what? You got a problem with that?
Look at him standing on the box.
So, you did have a camera? And did you use this camera?
What? Why would I use it? I was too busy watching.
Very well. Please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching.
Gonna make this kid like describe in detail a murder.